Well, it was the Christmas season again, so I sent him a Christmas card, this time designed by me. It was this delusional edit right here with some mistletoe added in. As well as the picture of me as Angel Blake for Halloween, and this picture from around the actual anniversary of me as the Fourth Doctor. I hate that the scan for this turned out illegible even after fiddling with the brightness, but thank God I transcribed these. Dear Astrid, thank you for that great Christmas card. I was quite taken with it. Thank you, too, for the photos of you. They are excellent, and for your letters. Very sorry about the postal strike, and I do hope you have a merry and a happy. May '04 bring you everything you desire. Yours insanely, Anthony Ainley. That ending. Oh boy. May '04 bring you everything you desire. My life is just full of irony that kicks me in the teeth, and that's one big example right there. And I did wonder why he didn't completely write Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. In hindsight, maybe I should have been worried, but it wasn't his mind that was going. Well, anyway, none of that was in my head at the time. I was looking forward to exchanging many, many more letters with him. And come '04, I knew this time I would not flake out on Valentine's Day. I can't remember what I sent to him. It probably had the Ronnie in it. And then, for months and months, I waited for his reply, thinking maybe he just got too many Valentines and other stuff to answer at once. May 3rd, 2004, Anthony Ainley died. 1 week later, May 10th, 2004, the world found out. I spent all day at school crying in the nurse's office, and I was never the same again. How could I be? I lost the most meaningful person in my life. May 10, 2004, the old me died. Seriously, my psyche just shattered. But I didn't really know how to communicate that to my family, who thought this was just some frivolous celebrity fan thing that didn't carry much emotional weight, or to anyone at my school because nobody fucking knew who he was. And I was forced to carry on as usual. Forced to go to school even though I was constantly disassociating and sleeping in class because I did not want to be there. I would even fake being sick multiple times to avoid it, only for me to have to repeat my senior year and do all that shit all over again. I spent several years walking through a dark mental tunnel and experienced stuff I don't want to relive and describe. But I had lost my grip on reality, while also at the same time seeing the worst of reality much more clearly. I fell down a dark internet rabbit hole and got into a lot of the wrong crowds, amongst other many, many regrettable things. So if you're wondering what the deal is with the stuff I put on the internet between late 2004 and 2008, my brain was truly not working properly. And it took Robin Williams to pull me out of it. But you know that part of my story already, no doubt. But it took a long path of indescribable madness to lead me to being interested in Robin Williams on that level in the first place. And again, stuff I do not want to relive and describe. But from 2008 to mid-2014, I was feeling pretty damn good again. My brain would never return to its original self, but I was ready to start a new chapter in my life. And then he died too, a bit over 10 years later from Anthony. And that's when I realized I am probably cursed and stopped chasing celebrities. Or anyone. I know it's not scientific or rational, but then again, my life isn't rational. One celebrity crush dies, that's a tragedy. Another one dies 10 years later. That's a curse. And then the rest of the world went to shit, so I haven't really been able to lead a nice, quiet, average life either. Remembering all this has made me realize just how unhelpful the culture I live in is about grief. In our culture, apparently, grief is supposed to be something that lasts only temporarily, and then you move on, as in find a new love right now, or else you are childish, cowardly, pathetic, and you can't let go of the past. And it's certainly not acknowledged as anything that can traumatize someone to the point their whole brain wiring is rearranged. That's why it was so hard to get my family to take my pain seriously. Impossible, even. And again, my Robin Williams era brought me back to loving the world again, but there was no rewiring my brain back to normal. I'm just glad I didn't completely backslide when he died, and I think it's because I've been through all of it before. Nowadays, I feel almost as terrible as I did during the first breakdown, but at least now I have a grip on reality. I know I have a grip on reality because I know I hate it here. It sucks. But anyway, after all that pain and hurt, I have finally somewhat been able to bring back those old feelings I had 20 years ago. Think about Anthony and how wonderful and sexy he is, and what I would do with him if I had the chance. Except this time it's futile, because there is no chance. I gotta say, him dying before I reached adulthood, yeah, that left me with one hell of a complex which I'm pretty sure no other former teenage girl in the world can relate to. I was literally left on the edge of 17 without him. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I was doing an 18th birthday countdown for myself because, goddamn. And now I'm stuck forever wanting what I know now I shouldn't have wanted, but I do want it, but I don't really want it, but I do want it, except I do and I don't. I know I shouldn't. I want the version of what I want is. And this is why I stay out of the age gap discourse, because my experience clearly does not apply to anyone else. Literally no one else. But you know what? I'd be glad if I had had several more years with him even without doing that. I've said it many times. I have many regrets. I wish I had started writing him sooner. I wish I had asked him about the sort of media he likes. I wish I didn't push the J&T thing. I wish I didn't go into possessive fan rage mode about Doctor Who coming back. Most of my life is regrets and what ifs, but this era especially. I was over the moon, and then I came crashing down. And I know some of you are still going to say it's been nearly 20 years, I need to get over it. Well, first of all, you're an asshole. But also, the way Anthony Ainley's death affected me is never going to go away. The grief will always be here, because the after effects of the trauma from that grief will always be here. So if I'm going to be stuck with this grief, I should always remember the love that I felt that made the loss so devastating and destructive. You can't have the grief without the love that came first, and you need to remember the love. So on the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who and the 20th anniversary of the 40th anniversary, our only anniversary, I just want to say, Anthony, I love you. I miss you. You will always be my master and my dear friend. Thank you so much for watching this all the way if you're here. I was really afraid I wouldn't get this done in time for the 60th anniversary since all the damn hurdles I had to jump through just to get new goddamn scans. It's like the universe did not want me to make this video. And usually when the universe kicks me and stomps on me, I usually just end up accepting this is my lot in life. But not this time. Not when my goal is to pay tribute to one of the very few people who have actually made my life feel like it's worth something, and explain how I became the way I am. Anyway, I hope you like this video, and if enough people are nice and kind and not nasty in the comments, maybe I will make more talking videos because I have a lot to say these days. And if you don't like it, I guess maybe I will just make logo videos and you'll never have to see my ugly mug again. Well, happy 60th, Doctor Who. And Thanksgiving, I guess, to America.